But first, a heroic story out of Pawtucket where a police officer is being credited with saving several lives today. The Pinpoint News Tracker takes you to Mineral Spring Avenue. That's where the officer spotted smoke coming from a basement window and then jumped into action. Eyewitness News reporter Nika Nwosu is live in our studio with more on the heroic efforts.
Well, Jennifer, the building has had several false fire alarms recently, and the people who live there say they would have just stayed inside if not for warnings from that police officer who just happened to be working nearby. At this multifamily home on Mineral Spring Avenue, flames flared up in the basement apartment, the home of Charlie Fovert. He says his space heater started the sparks.
It was plugged in all night. It might have just overheated the cord and started an electrical fire.
He says he stepped outside for just a moment, and that's when the fire started.
I came back in, and my wall and chair was on fire.
It was around 1 o'clock Wednesday afternoon. A Pawtucket police officer working on an accident report nearby noticed heavy smoke coming from the basement and rushed in.
The police officer came out upstairs and said, I have to get out because the fire is going on in the building.
Several residents tell Eyewitness News if not for the police officer, they would have stayed put.
I thought it was a false alarm. Last week we've had 2 false alarms, and I thought it was a false alarm again.
But it was the real thing, and luckily no one was injured. Some may have to find another place to sleep tonight, while others will have to start over.
Where am I going to go? What am I going to do? I've lost everything. So.
And while that man says that the fire started in his apartment, at this point Pawtucket police are just saying that the fire appears to be electrical and that they continue to look into it. Nika Nwosu, Eyewitness News.